Hello everyone, this is Dr. T, and just wanted to touch base with you and talk a little bit about what you get into when you decide to pursue a degree on the graduate level. If you go back into the Old English nomenclature, you'll find that a bachelor's degree originally meant that you weren't married to any one discipline or subject. On the other hand, a master's degree meant you had mastered one particular subject. So students, I've noticed this in my teaching experience because I've had students that have had to make the transition from undergrad work to graduate work. And some folks make the transition fairly smoothly, but some really struggle. And I think it's just important to talk a little bit about what the major differences are. It's not that graduate students are much smarter than undergraduate students. It has to do with how you're taught to think differently as a grad student. In the undergraduate program, whatever it may be, most of the time you are challenged with assembling facts. You learn information well enough to reproduce that information in some sort of assessed form, be it a test or a paper or whatever. It may be some type of information such as ideas, how to solve certain problems, those kind of things. But the bottom line is that you are supposed to almost regurgitate what you've been given from a professor or a teacher. On the grad level, the assumption is you already know how to gather those facts. Except on the grad level, you're taking all of those facts that you might have accumulated as an undergraduate, and you're connecting them together and forming a web of information or a conceptual framework of connected ideas in order to solve a problem or in order to answer a question. So it's a higher level of thinking. It's also expected that you go from almost being spoon-fed on the undergrad level to being self-fed on the graduate level. Your professor on the graduate level course may simply say, okay, go develop this, that, or the other. Go do a case study on this. And he or she expects you to know enough about the subject to go ahead and do that. So if you're waiting on your professor to tell you what to do or to give you the answer on the graduate level, you're going to be waiting quite a while. So the idea is to be a self-starter. Now, you can't be a self-starter if you never accomplished the skill set of how to study and gather facts and read and take good notes. But you need to be able to do that if you're going to be successful in the graduate level. So the main difference there is that on the undergrad level, you bring in facts and you regurgitate them out. On the grad level, you take those facts and connect them with other facts to create conceptual ideas or frameworks, and then use those frameworks to solve problems that present themselves. That's the main difference. Well, I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. God bless and look forward to seeing you soon.